Go ahead.
I'm Jen, and I interviewed Jaimee Martin. She is a junior. Her first 2 years here, she was an equine major, and then she recently switched to a business major. She's from Boston, and she enjoys softball and horseback riding. She likes, like myself, to listen to music. She's hoping to be a media and communication minor. She likes sports and working out, pretty much anything athletic, which made me pretty jealous because I don't have that motivation. And like I said, she enjoys horses. Her achievements, my personal favorite, was she trained when she was 14 a green horse, which is an untrained horse. He was really young, and she said it took her 2 years before he stopped bucking every ride, and his name was Biscuit, which I really liked. Her team of 3 won a pentathlon, which I didn't even know existed. I had to research it, and from what I learned, it sounds pretty impressive. She went on to a national speech competition for government, and even though they didn't win, it was still pretty impressive just to make it to nationals. She counts switching majors as an achievement because it took a lot of serious deliberation, and the whole process of it was not made easy by advisors, so she really had to work for that. And she also took the British Horse Society Level 2 exam, which I also didn't even know existed. And it's very intense. You have to do riding, practicals, and different speeches and everything. So just completing it in itself is an achievement. In the future, she hopes to complete her business major on time, because sometimes when you switch majors, everything gets kind of messed up. And with that, she'd like to finish her media communication minor and someday hopefully work successfully in the music industry.
So I'm Jaimee, and I'm going to introduce you to Jen Dougherty. So a little background info is that she's from Baltimore, Maryland. She's a junior. She's a zoo science major. She has a set of twin brothers who are 18 years old, and she's co-captain of the equine vaulting team. She's had a lot of jobs in her past. She works at a horse farm where she helps out with barn chores and she teaches lessons. She has worked at the National Aquarium in Baltimore where she was the guide, and she just told people about different animals and stuff. And then she worked at Eco Adventures where she was an animal caretaker. She worked with reptiles. She trained them. She did presentations with them. Some of her interests are animals and education. She really likes alligators and sharks. She was telling me that she was training alligators to do things, which is kind of cool. Kind of scary. She loves working and training with animals and just general rehabilitation of animals. She also enjoys horseback riding and vaulting, which is sort of gymnastics on horseback, which is very cool. Some of her achievements: one is getting her internship at the National Aquarium. There's only 80 spots out of 300 applicants, and she got one. That's impressive. And then getting over her fear of snakes. She said she used to be terrified of snakes, and after about a month of working at Eco Adventures, she was handling 22-foot python and not scared. She also getting into the zoo science program at Dougherty has been an accomplishment because they only accept 25 students a year. And then becoming co-captain of the equine vaulting team. She had never had any experience doing gymnastics, and within 2 years she now leads the team. And then she also thought taking the train to Philly is a big accomplishment because public transportation is scary, and Philly is scary if you've never done it before. And her goal in life is to work with animals in education, and she loves what she does, so she wants to continue it.